Hi guys, I'm very happy to crochet with you another net bag. This one is super beautiful. If you already watched, we started the square, the bottom of this bag. If you still didn't watch that video, you must watch it first and then move to this video and I show you how to transform that square into the bag. It's a very beautiful square that you can use for many different purposes, but as I told you in the previous video, I'm going to use it to make this beautiful net bag and I absolutely love it. I think it's very beautiful, very practical, and you can use it for any purpose and everyday life. What I love about this pattern is that it's very simple and works fast. Already in 1-2 days you will get the bag that could be used in all seasons, and as I told you, it's just a granny square bottom bag. Then you make increase on the corner. Since we are making increase to let the bag go up, we are making decrease in the center, and that's a beautiful effect that this bag makes. So in this video I will show you how to make the decreases here and to start to transform the square into the bag. We will continue to make the same what you will learn in the previous video about this bag, is how to make these corners. And then the last one, I will show you how to crochet the handles, which are very simple. You just single crochet all around. You see here there is still net part, and here there is a single crochet. You can use, of course, just already done handles, so there are many ways on internet how to make different handles, but I think this handle suits the bag very well. It's still very simple, very stylish, and very easy to make them. And what's good with these handles, you really don't need to worry. They will be very strong and you can wash them easily. So everything depends as you want. I use 2 colors because I love the color combinations. I think crochet is very beautiful with multicolors. These 2 colors are very beautiful. And now I will talk about the yarn, because you always ask me what yarn I used. This one is from, I bought in Aldi in Portugal. So the yarn is let's see here, where is the, sorry, here. So I was using 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, and here we have 50 gram 115 meters. You can use any yarn. I prefer cotton for all of my net bags. You can use cotton blended yarn, and doesn't matter what size of hook, what size of yarn. The main thing, the size of the hook and the yarn must match, and any size is okay. So if you have something like this, it's also good because you will understand, you can make the same number, the same measurements. If your yarn will be thinner, it's still okay, but you will work a bit longer. If you have chunky yarn, your project will finish faster. So, but net bag with 3 millimeter, 3.5, 4 millimeter crochet hook, 5 even, they're all beautiful. So now I want to measure the bag. What I have here is the bag. It's a good size, so I have 35 centimeters wide, and if I do from this point, which is the tallest, to the very bottom of the bag, later in the video I will give you more guidance to the measurements, I have around 46-47 centimeters, and the handles, they are like 55, 50, 45 centimeters, depends also how tall you are. You can always make your own adjustments. So I think that's enough for talking. So as I told you, if you didn't watch how to make this square, go to the description of the video and there will be a link how to start the bottom of the bag, and then we come back here and I show you how to transform the square into the bag. So let's not to lose time anymore and start to crochet this beautiful bag, as I want that every one of you have this beautiful, very versatile, practical bag. We are going to put markers, so I'm going to see the central stitch, this one here, and this is the square in the center. You just move up, up, up like this, and this is the central stitch where we have to put our marker. So just keep like this, and you must find the central stitch on all 4 sides. We have finished our square, and our chain 3 and slip stitches is in the net part, but to start the bag we are better moving to the nearest corner. So we'll slip stitch from here until here. That will be not so noticeable in the final product, so just slip stitch, because it's easier to start the row on the corner than on the net part because of decrease stuff. So just slip stitch like this, put go. I don't count the exact number of slip stitches, doesn't matter, just you can put 1 or 2, looks like this. It's just to move from center to corner, and the number of stitches and the way you do it is not important. So just move. And I'm almost here. So slip stitch. Okay. As I told you, doesn't matter how many of slip stitches, just be at the corner, and now go under this chain, and from here we are going to start to make the bag. So now I'm going to move under this chain, slip stitch, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to make just this half, so just 4 double crochet. This one we will do at the end of this row to join the bag. So just make 4 double crochet. 2, 3. Sorry for my son's noise. He's playing my crochet buddy. 4. And now we continue. So here is my marker, and I have 2 double crochet before the marker. So what I'm doing is I'm starting this one, and I have just 2 loops. I didn't finish the double crochet. Yarn over, and I insert, and I don't finish, and I insert into the same square again and pull through 2. I have 4 stitches, pull through all 4, so it looks like this. And this one I simply skip, the one close by the marker, then oh sorry, no chain, immediately yarn over. I skip another one after the marker and I make just halfway, then another not finished double crochet, and I have 3, and another not finished into the double crochet. So like this, I have 4, pull through all 4, and you create something like that, and then continue until the next corner to make net part as we always were crocheting. So these things you must do on all sides where you have the marker. It's called how to say, we are making decrease, because on the corners we are making increase, but now we don't need any more increasing. The size of the square is good for us, so we're making decrease in the middle. So you have here 2 double crochet and then decrease, 2 double crochet in the same square. I can do again when I arrive here. I will show you again last time, and then we continue until the end of the row. So here again we have the 2 double crochet before the marker. Now we are going to start 1, and as I told you, we don't finish it, we just make half of it, then yarn over and insert directly into the square before the marker and make just half of it again and another half. So you have 4 loops, pull through all 4, yarn over, skip this one, skip the next one, so the square with the marker we skip completely. Now make the other half, another half, and into the next double crochet you make another half. So you have the 3 halves plus the previous loop, and pull through all, so it looks like this, and then continue until making the corners as usual and making the net part, and I show you how to finish the row. So I'm here at the end of the row, and now I'm going to show you how to finish it. Just as usual, you have to chain 2, insert and make the double crochet, you make 4 double crochet, so we have 4 like this, and instead of chain 4 we just chain 1, yarn over, find the top of the chain 3 here, and now we have 3 loops, pull through all 3, so it looks like this. We are going to start the next row with chain 3, and as in previous row just make 1/2, so 3, 4 double crochet, don't make anything more, chain 2 and continue the net part. So after you crochet until this part, the center where we have the marker, now we are going to crochet here. So here our 3 double crochet and the double crochet before, just insert inside and make it half, then insert into the square and make another half and another half of it. So you have 4 loops on the hook and pull through all 4. Now yarn over. We're going to skip these 2 stitches, so 1 and 2, and directly move to the next square, insert, pull just through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again, yarn over and insert in the next double crochet, and you have 4 loops as well. Pull through all 4 and you created something that looks like this, and then continue until the end of the row, making the corners as usual and making the net part, and I show you how to finish the row. So I'm here at the end of the row and now I'm going to show you how to finish it. Just as usual, you have to chain 2, insert and make the double crochet. You make 4 double crochet, so we have 4 like this, and instead of chain 4 we just chain 1, yarn over, find the top of the chain 3 here, and now we have 3 loops, pull through all 3, so looks like this. We are going to start the next row with chain 3, and as in previous row, just make 1/2, so 3, 4 double crochet. Don't make anything more, chain 2 and continue the net part. In the center you continue like we did here, you just double half of the double crochet into this, skip always these 2 and continue, and you can make until you don't see that the bag is long enough. Later I will show you how long I'm going to crochet this. You can see it started to get the shape of the bag. Guys, I have finished my bag and now I can tell you exactly how many rows I have crocheted. So you of course can crochet as many rows as you want. It's just I tell you in case you have no experience or you have some questions. So I will tell you both in centimeters. If I measure from the marker where we put at the beginning to the point where I finished, so it's around 27.5 centimeters, and as I told you, it could be slightly bigger or smaller as you prefer. And now you can count the rows following these things, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rows I have. So you of course can have more or less depending also on the yarn that you use. If you use thinner or thicker, as I told you, you can use any yarn. It's also good with the cord. so you can use cotton cord, polyester cord. I already had several tutorials of similar bags. Instead of netting, I used just double crochet, so check on my channel. I will put all the links to the videos with similar pattern that has the granny square in the bottom. This one is a beautiful granny square. I love also the color combination. I think different color combinations is very good with this pattern. That's why I added some beige, and with this one it's really beautiful. The bag looks awesome, and different color combination can it make the bag possible to use with different clothes, accessories, and have different looks. So if you already buy the yarn that was already combined by the factory, you will never be mistaken. The colors will always match. If you make color combinations by yourself, be attentive to put the one that really match. And of course the yarn must be of the same size, so the bag will not shrink or get bigger. And that's it. Let's start the handles. The handles are very easy. I decided to choose the easiest way to have, but still to have the beautiful handles. So what we're gonna do here, we finish our row as usual, and instead of chain 3, we just chain the handle. And the size of the handle could be any size you want. I recommend from 45 to 55 centimeters. That's a good size handle. So just chain as usual until you have 45, 55, depends how long you prefer. I probably will stick with 50 centimeters. So just chain like this. So I have chain 95. I count because I need to make another handle, so to make sure that they are the same size, it's better to count your chains, and they have around 53 centimeters. So now we are finding the other closest corner, and we just be sure that the chain is not twisted. Just do like this. Check. Okay, it's not twisted in any ways. That's very important to know that your chain is at the right place. And then simply slip stitch to the corner, so you have the loop go inside this chain space, grab the yarn and slip stitch. That's it. And leave the handle. We will come back later. And now just go on, and you must single crochet on this side because the handles will be on the opposite side. So here will be the second handle, and here we just single crochet until this corner. So now I'm going to show you. It's very easy. You move to the next double crochet and use single crochet, then to the next single crochet. You have 4 single crochet. Where we have the chain 2, you make 2 single crochet and 1 single crochet on top of double crochet. So in the chain space you make 2 single crochet and single crochet on top of double crochet, and like this continue until the corner. Here also you just make 1 single crochet in each stitch that you see. I have arrived to the other corner and just slip stitch here and start to chain the same way as you made the other one. and I will have to count 95. You may have another number, and just continue and slip stitch here, and then continue with single crochet as you did before, and then we will meet here and I show you how to start to crochet the handle. That's how simple. Just go on and super easy, as you already made before, make another handle. Guys, when you arrive to the chain point, just go inside the chain like this and make single crochet. Is super easy as all the bag, and just continue with single crochet all around the bag. I don't recommend to make too wide strap, because if not the part here will be too much of single crochet, but of course it all depends on your personal preference. You can make, I will probably have no more than 3 rows. This is the first row, and then I will make another 2 rows of the strap, and I think it will be enough. If you have a very thick and wide cord or something, even maybe 2 rows is just enough. It all depends how you want your bag to look like. As usual, use your creativity. Don't follow just exactly my tutorial. You can make something special. And when I finish with the handles, I will show you the final result. So just make all around the bag single crochet. You go around, super easy. Here also switch. So if you will still have some questions, always ask me in the comments below. I always try to answer all of your questions and help you out, so don't worry. Just ask any questions, even if you think they could be stupid. There are no stupid questions. Look guys, I have finished my handles. They look awesome, very simple but still elegant. And now I'm just showing you, in case you are a beginner, how to finish and cut the yarn. So simply here, when you are a few stitches away from, like here we have 3 rows, here I finished, so at the end of the row you just slip stitch, switch from single crochet to slip stitch. Normally I make around 3 slip stitches, and then I just cut the yarn and I will hide in between these stitches. So you don't have to leave the very long tail, because the bag is good enough to hide and nothing will undo, even if you will wash it. So now I'm going to put this yarn on the other side, here on the wrong side. So just insert, and here you have the stitches where you must go with your hook, or you can use tapestry needle. Just go in a random order. I prefer to change at these moments to the smaller size hook, and it's easier to hide. So I changed to the smaller size, and now I'm just trying to go under a few stitches with the hook. Now I will grab the yarn and I pull through all of these stitches. On camera it's a bit harder to see. Now I pull the end, so the yarn is in between and it's super secure. And that's it. The bag is completely ready to be used. You can hide also if you had to add the yarn, you can hide all the yarn here in between the stitches. Normally I never add the new yarn in the net part because it's a bit easier to hide. I prefer to add in between these stitches where you have more double crochet, so normally at the corners, and just hide like this between all of them and cut, and believe me, you will have no issue. Also, it's always better to weave the ends meanwhile you crochet, so later you just cut and you don't care about them anymore. So check if you have some tails that you have. Okay, this bag is completely ready. You can wash it as your label says, following the instruction, or normally hand wash, cold water, no more than 30 degrees, and it's good for crochet stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please tag me on the creations you make on the bags that you follow my tutorials. I'm always happy to see what you get at the end. Recently I received good feedback from a lady who posted her video on TikTok, and many people started to crochet one of the net bags that I posted like a year ago. So it's very nice to share our skill and to make more people find out about crochet and how beautiful and how therapeutic, and you can relax and meditate and really create so many useful things that I think if more people will use bags like this, we will be stuck in less plastic on our planet. So don't buy the groceries plastic bags, but use crochet beautiful net bags and other style bags. Thanks for watching, and see you again.